Hello guys, and welcome to another vlog. It's actually pretty late in the evening, just got back from work, and I wanted to kind of touch base with you all, give you all a little bit of an update on what's going on kind of with the whole treatment process and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, and actually have something that kind of spoke to me that I want to share with you all as well. But first, I gotta show you all how good my plants are looking. So this is the one that I purchased when we went for my last appointment for the receptiva test. Look how big it's getting. So pretty. And then mom gave me these other two. Another bloom is happening there, so that's fun. So I'm just gonna come in here and talk to you all, because actually one of the things is in here. Okay, it's been a long day. I'm pretty tired actually. All right, so I know that it's been quite a few days, and I just wanted to kind of give you all an update on kind of what we're thinking and what's next. You know, I shared that our two options are likely either to do the surgery or to do IVF, and I guess it's been a week or two now, a week or two maybe. I don't even know, I can't even keep up with the days. You know, when my doctor called me with the results, we talked with him and we really just thought about it. And honestly, we had really decided on doing the surgery. And so I kind of emailed him and I just told him, you know, I want to know more about the surgery. What is going to be our cost? I need to know like all the details so that I know for sure that's what I want to do. So I was able to talk to him again this past weekend, and you know, after talking to him again, I think we're still a little bit on the fence of what to do. And the more that I've talked to him, the more that I don't know that the surgery is actually right for us. I'm not so much afraid of the surgery. I think it's a great option, and I know a lot of you all shared with me in my last video about that, that a lot of you all found success with it. A lot of people you knew had found success, and I asked him questions like that. You know, is the surgery really risky? Is it? What kind of results do you see? And really, he said it's not that risky of a procedure. Typically it's like an outpatient procedure. It is still surgical and you do go under, and there is about a week of recovery. So I felt better about that, but he was just very honest with us, and he's not going to tell us what to do because there really isn't a right answer. But he did say a lot of this unfortunately depends on money and what makes the most sense. And you know, it all is kind of like a gamble because you don't know what is going to actually work, or if it'll work, or what's going to be best for your body. And he really basically said that if we had a high deductible insurance or a high out-of-pocket insurance, that more than likely doing the surgery you are going to meet that amount. And you know, so if you do have a high deductible, high out-of-pocket insurance, is it worth doing the surgery versus spending that money using it toward IVF? He said he didn't think that surgery would be worth it if you had to pay that much money. And I get it. I think that's the struggle, is just knowing, you know, if I'm going to pay half or more of what it cost for the surgery when I could do IVF, would that even be worth it? You know what I mean? So it's just a lot to think about still. And ultimately, our goal is to have a baby and to get there the best way that we can, and that works best for us. And so we're still thinking, we're still hoping that we can kind of come to a decision and just really honestly figure out what's going to work best for us. So that's kind of my update, but I also wanted to share kind of an uplifting and just a message that really resonated with me, and something that I've been doing lately. If you're on this journey, that might help you and kind of lift you up when it can just be so difficult to go through. So one of the things that I have been doing recently, this is, you know, the season of Lent, and I am Catholic, and typically what I will do is give something up for Lent, whether that's coffee or pop, or you know, something that's not nourishing to my body, something that is very hard for me to not give up. But this year I decided to do something a little bit different, and instead of giving up an item, I really chose to kind of give up my time. And what I mean by that is, you know, time is precious, and I think there's nothing more precious than that. And what I want to do is give up my time to focus more on God and his messages, and just making sure that I have more of a positive outlook each day. And one of the ways that I'm doing that is filling my time with a daily devotion. It's a goal that I set kind of like at the beginning of the year, and honestly, I kind of let it fall through the cracks, and I hadn't been focusing on it. So what I did is I thought this is a great time to focus on that and to give up my time for that. So what I did is I purchased this devotional. It's called Jesus Calling by Sarah Young, and enjoying peace in his presence, and this has been amazing. So I'm kind of catching up. Obviously it's March now, but I've been going through the January one. Obviously I don't want to show like what's in the book, because if you're interested in that, obviously go purchase it. It's like $25 and definitely worth it. So basically it's a devotional for each day of the year, and this one really spoke out to me, and it's really just about trusting in the Lord and letting him control our thoughts, our prayers, and our life. And I just want to read you a couple of the verses that went with that was really helpful to me. But if you get this devotional, there's so much more to it than just the verses, so I highly recommend it. But these verses really stood out to me. Let be and be still and know, recognize and understand that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. Psalm 46:10. And devote yourselves in prayer, being watchful and thankful. Colossians 4:2. His divine power has given us everything we need for life and godliness through our knowledge of him who called us by his own glory and goodness. Through these, he has given us his very great and precious promises, so that through them you may participate in the divine nature and escape the corruption in the world caused by evil desires. 2 Peter 1:3-4. It's just a positive way to either end your day, start your day, or just to get your mind in a better place and to focus on the things that, you know, God would want us to focus on. And I think I've just noticed such a change in my mornings when I've read this. This is the last thing that I read before I go to bed. It just makes me wake up in such a better mood, and it also puts me in a better headspace with this fertility journey. And just, it really does help bring peace and understanding of why I'm on this journey, why Tyler and I are going through this, and just how we can stay in a better positive space and trust that the Lord will deliver us our miracle, and that we will, you know, one day have that family, and that right now we just need to do all that we can to just enjoy the moment and enjoy the phase of life that we are in and the blessings that we do have. So that's what I want to leave you all with today. I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.